We're about to go racing in 10 seconds. 5 seconds left. Man, is it noisy down there? Okay, if you just tuned in on YouTube of the real race, not the radio, we are broadcasting radio also, so rely on NRN and NRNR. I said it right? Okay, as we get ready, the pace car now pulls in. For radio, if you're listening to this on the radio, which is actually a live stream, you'll see a black thing right in front of you, black screen, and the green flag now waves. They're going to go 3 wide for the lead. Look at the 88 going to the bottom. They're 4 wide back there. 21, Kyle Austin is riding his. Getting shuffled back. Austin got in the wall. He started second in this race. So did Kale. He started on the pole. Now he hits the wall. Denny Hamlin up to the lead. 2 of the Penske drivers and the number 20 take the apron. Looks like the 88 went into the wall. That's Amy Shelley into the wall. 4 wide. They're 4 wide back. The number 20 now up to the lead. 2 of the Penske's, Ryan Newman and Kevin White, charge. The 88 is still on the wall. We got a crash. The 74 turned into the wall. More wrecks. Oh, the 9 and the 48. The 42. Oh, hitting the wall hard. Slamming, smashing into each other. Oh, the 41 had nowhere to go. He slams head on. Not head on in. Right in the back of Drew Austin. Caution, pace cars out. Your current top 5, number 20, Ryan Newman, Kevin White, Denny Hamlin, and Time Pollard. We'll now show you the replay. Well, for the radio, yeah, you get the point. Okay, it looks like going 3 wide. The driver is trying to race for 25th position. The 74 kind of got loose. Well, not really loose. He actually got bunched up just a little bit. And then he gets turned by the 29. It looked like he could be a loose. I heard him on the radio saying it was loose. And then Chris Kale, gets turned by the 9 of Drew Austin. And then that sent them both in the wall. Drew Austin hard on the passenger side. So did Chris Kale. He hit hard on the passenger side. The 42, the Auto Club winner, Steve Pollard, hits the 9 and goes head on to the safer barrier. Then the 41, Steve Pollard, the 3rd, had nowhere to go. And then he plows into the back of Drew Austin. But that's not it. I saw another crash. Rewind it just a bit. It involved Noodles Newley, Dale Earnhardt Jr., and a few more others. Ignore that. They were going 5 wide. The 01 for some reason went all the way to the bottom of the apron. And then he comes back up on track and plows everybody. Everyone's going 4 wide, racing back to the lead. Racing back to the start finish line. Well, actually the 01 didn't cause this, but for some reason he went all the way down the apron. Dale Jr. pushes Noodles Newley up into 3 drivers. The 40 gets clipped. The 5 car flying so high in the air, he went upside down. He plows onto the 99's hood. And wow, that was crazy. Now we'll take you back to the restart. So it seems to me that's the only crash we have for now. And it will, yeah. Now to round off the last 5, one driver is 2 laps down at Noodles Newley, currently running in 40th. Steve Polliard, third in the number 41 car, retired from the race of a heater problem. The 9 of Drew Austin retired and now finishing 41st. The 5 has also retired because of an accident. And you should know that. As we get ready to go back to green. And with green flag back in the air. The 20 car will now lead the drivers into the corners. Noodles Newley should get out of the way, but here comes the 11 all the way to the bottom. He jumps 4th to 2nd in one turn, and now that makes Joe Gibbs' cars running 1 and 2, Penske running 3 and 4, but not for long. Time Polliard, Scott Riggs to the bottom, now taking 3rd and 4th away from the 2 Penske drivers. Noodles Newley getting hit and banged all over the place. Oh man. Thought they were gonna wreck again. As the 99 moves all the way to the back, a lot of drivers gonna train around him. Now, Time Polliard now takes the lead away from Denny Hamlin, who has already passed his teammate, and now Time Polliard will now lead this lap. We're now in lap 9 of the 27 at the Kansas 300. James Shelley in the number 24 DuPont Chevy now takes the lead, but here comes the 16 of John McNamara to the bottom lane. There's 3 wide for 3rd. John McNamara up to the front, but here comes Sterling Marlin from 2nd. Malik Nevins takes the apron, trying to get the advantage. He almost got him. Sterling Marlin just led that lap by a nose. Now John McNamara will now drop out. Malik Nevins now leading by a nose, but here comes Scott Riggs, Ryan Newman into the bottom lane. Scott Riggs has now taken the lead, entering turns 3 and 4. Ryan Newman, now he works his way back to the front of the pack. Who will lead this time? It looks to be Ryan Newman. We have another lead change. 3 wide back there. Now it's okay, there's more 3 wide. James Shelley still leading, and here comes the 07, Joseph Curtis. Oh, Scott Riggs in the wall. And he gets in the 20, hits him just a little bit. That puts damage on both cars. Now the 20 has heavy damage on his front. Well, not really heavy, but big time. It's gonna slow him down a lot as he gets passed by 2 other drivers. Now he falls back a lot. Ryan Newman now on the wall. Denny Hamlin gets into him. Whoa! A near wreckage. Oh man, not a good. What's wrong with the Joe Gibbs car all of a sudden? The 11 nearly gets turned. He caught right into the 10. He had nowhere to go. He got loose, and then just hit him, and then hit the wall, but he was able to save it after that. Oh, Steve Polliard, slow driver in the way. It slows up front pack. Now that's gonna make 2 groups as he gets passed by a lot more drivers. The current top 10 are the 07, 17, 43, 38, 55, 26, 24, 31, 45, 21. They're going 3 wide for 3rd. Racing really hard. Malik Nevins takes 3rd. And here comes Time Polliard down to the bottom. Raymond Fisher also wants to try to get into the top 5 as he just dropped to 6. He makes a 3 wide. Now he's running side by side with Time Polliard. Side by side for the lead at the back stretch. Brad Johnson versus Joseph Curtis. Now looks like Brad Johnson has now cleared the 07 for the lead. The 07 now takes the apron, and now he'll get the lead back entering turn 1. But there's a slow driver in ahead. That's Bob Johansson, a 3rd Joe Gibbs car. Oh, it's gonna be big. Okay, Joseph Curtis and Raymond Fisher was able to get past it. Brad Johnson made a risky move that could have wrecked him. Jeff Burton, James Shelley, Travis Quapple. Whoa! A near wreckage! Jeff James nearly turned David Gilliland around. Keeping around at 18, never know what's gonna happen. And we're currently now one more lap away from 10 to go. Raymond Fisher challenging for the lead, looking for his second win this season. The number 24 of James Shelley and Jeff Burton are in it. Let's let him go with Jeff Burton. He's currently running in fourth. Looks like he's going to get past. Looks like he's up by fifth. Travis Koppel now moving his way through the third. Almost 3 wide for the lead. Raymond Fisher nearly gets turned around. Number 24 looking to the bottom. He's going to take the lead coming off this corner. But here comes Travis Quapple and Brad Johnson to the bottom now. James Shelley up to the lead. Riding in 6th place would be Jeff Burton and Malik Nevins, Robert Pouliard, Scott Bergenson, and he nearly gets turned by Time Pouliard, the number 1. That's gonna make him drop a lot of two extra spots. Wow. Over 200 miles an hour racing, well actually 195. And now Travis Quapple up to the lead. 3 drivers trying to make it 3 wide. And they're 3 wide for third. Will this be a fuel mileage 1 car in the wall? That's Brad Johnson. Oh no, the 21 got into him. It's a big wreck on the front stretch. 40 car runs him head on. Caution is out for the 2nd time. More drivers piling into each other. Looks like the 21 got the worst of it. His engine is smoking. That's Kyle Austin. And he gets hit by another car, the 74 of Daniel Hunman. And Junior gets hit by the 74. Now he goes around. Caution is out. Travis Koffel, your leader. We'll take a look at the replay. This is what happened. Brad Johnson kept leaning on the wall. Something broke in this car. Then he bounces off the wall and back into traffic. Then Kyle Austin gets right into him, and now he goes twirling around. The 38 did a nice job of avoiding it. Colin Bartel, another driver who got the worst of it. His engine is smoking, and then his day is done now. And then Homer Bob runs into the 21 of Kyle Austin head on. Jeff James got a little bit of that, I think. Denny Hamlin got rammed from the back twice. And then we'll take a look at what happens to 74. See, there's a line of slow drivers right here. They all take the apron. That wasn't enough. Kyle Austin was already there, and then he sideswipes the number 21 and into Junior, and then Junior goes around. The 6 went drifting to avoid that wreck, and it'll take you back to the restart. Welcome back, whoever is watching this on YouTube. More drivers are now retired from the race. Drivers like the 40, 49, and the 21. Since it's less than 10 to go, no lap traffic will be starting on the inside lane. Pace car now pulls down pit road. They're coming off the front stretch. Green flag back in the air. 43 Robert Pouliard trying to take the high outside of advantage, but he can't make it. Jeff Burton will now take that advantage, and he'll take third. With the 25 out of the 27 laps remaining, they're going to go 3 wide for the lead, exiting turn 2. Down the back stretch they go. Jeff Burton and Malik Nevins challenging for the lead. They're running side by side now. Jeff Burton is now cleared the number 26 half a car length. Travis Koppel really dropping back down. He's now almost out of the top 5. He didn't get into a good start. I don't know why he made it. Why he used the high lane coming off the turn. They're nearly 4 wide off turn 2. 2 more laps to go. Raymond Fisher in second. Raymond Fisher now takes the lead. 3 wide back there. The white flag is in the air. Who's going to win the Kansas 300? Jeff Burden trying to get to the front. He looks up high. Raymond Fisher blocks him. Here comes another amount of cars. Jeff Burden to the bottom. Coming out of into the corners. He takes the lead. It's all Jeff Burden's race win now. Coming out of turn 4. Checker flag in the air. Jeff Burden wins at Kansas. On our last lap pass on the corner, he was a sitting duck, Raymond Fisher was. Where did Kevin White come from? Wow, what a great finish for him, 3rd. The 99 just crossing the finish line, and we'll take you to your race results. Now to round off your last 10, it's now the last 10, not the last, the first 10, not the first 5 anymore. Jeff Burden with the win, 2nd Raymond Fisher, 3rd Kevin White, 4th Ash Curtis, 5th and Scott Ferguson, 6th Robert Pouliard, 7th Sterling Martin, 8th Joseph Curtis, 9th James Shelley, 10th David Gilliland. If you want to see full results, you must tune in to the live race on YouTube on the with the network NRN. Now to round off your last 10, Steve Pouliard the 3rd, Drew Austin, May Shelley, Homer Bob, Colin Bartel, Kyle Austin, Noodles Noodley, Steve Pouliard, Bob Johansson, Dale Jr., and Christopher Ko. Heartbreak for Ko. He started on the pole, he ends up finishing 32nd. Hope you enjoyed today's race, and we'll see you at Richmond. This is the season standings of the Klondike Bar Series after 8 races. Henry Noah still continues to lead with Time Pouliard with the 1-point differential. Brad Johnson, Scott Ferguson, and John McNamara your top 5. Scott Riggs in 52nd position does not move at all. Dale Jr. loses 2. Homer Bob down 4. David Gillen up 1. 5th Jeff Green.